Welcome back, Aries. This will be your tarot reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or South Node placements that fall under the astrological sign of Aries, the first house. Aries, welcome back. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. If you haven't already done that, please do that. It would help me jump into the YouTube algorithm. Cross watchers, please be respectful if you're here to watch for an Aries that you love, that you would like to know more about. It's safe to do that here. Just don't be a stalking ass weirdo, please. Thank you. Whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help us God. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Azrael, come to the space as we read for the astrological sign of Aries, please. Thank you. What do we have for Aries? Aries, if this does not hit, do not make it fit. Look into your rising or your moon sign. What do we have for the sign of Aries? A4 of Swords upside down. Okay. We have restlessness. Something's restless. Something's uneasy. Restlessness, uneasiness. Why? About what? You could be dealing with Aquarius or have that in your own chart. A Nine of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Virgo or have Virgo in your own chart. You're uneasy about someone's stability. Someone's uneasy about your stability. Someone's confused about why you're happy. You're confused about why someone's happy. Someone's unsure about how to feel about this like smooth moving, happy-go-lucky, no worries type of vibe. Why? Why is there uneasiness about this? Why would one be worried about a Nine of Pentacles person? Someone that minds their own business. Somebody that is happy alone. Prefers the nighttime, perhaps, or early morning. Combined with a restlessness, unable to sit still, or just bothered by something that's making it so they can't sleep well, or they can't sit still well, or something. We have a King of Pentacles on its side. We have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn on its side. It doesn't have to be Earth, but that's here. Lots about dusk or dawn. Vampiric. Why that's coming through. Dusk or dawn, vampiric energy. When the lights go out, when the lights come in. Something in secrecy. Something was supposed to be kept secret. Someone's still happy. Maybe someone doesn't quite know about what was done in secrecy. Somebody knows about it. And it's messing up their foundation or their ability to feel comfortable. What else? Hermit, more Virgo. The Devil, Capricorn. And a King of Swords. Okay, we have two kings here. And then we have a Virgo and Capricorn. I was going to call them kings. A lot of earth happening here with an information person that is like trying to straighten things out. But let's get into this. Hermit, a devil, King of Sword. Something you have found or something you have seen or something someone else has found or seen is making them want to disassociate, look deeper into something, find the truth on something, find the truth about an instability that makes no sense. This is an obsession. With the Devil card here, this is an obsession. Hermit, Devil, horizontally with my King of Sword. There is an obsession to discover the bitter truths that are hard to stomach. someone's happy to do this, or it's about somebody that doesn't quite know what's going on. That could be you, Aries. There is an uneasy, unstable vibe with this Four of Swords upside down and the King of Pentacles on its side. Someone doesn't feel stable. Somebody feels off. Someone is trying to not appear that way. They could be convincing at doing that. They could have a lot of earth in their chart and a lot of air in their chart. You could have a lot of Virgo or Capricorn in your chart. You don't have to. Or they do. There is a strong effort to fix someone's uncomfortability with what you're relentlessly looking for. What you relentlessly know to be true. People could be expanding in their vices. What is that? So people could be experimenting with new things to soothe their troubles in their mind. People could be experimenting with ways to comfort themselves during this period of not knowing what's going to happen, how this will pan out. Someone knows how it will pan out, and it's a King of Swords. This could be a law official. This could be a cop, an investigator, especially with a hermit card here. They could be looking into this King of Pentacles on their side. They know about this Four of Swords on the upside down. It could be pertaining to a Nine of Pentacles person, Devil card person. This Nine of Pentacles Devil card person is good at being alone. They enjoy being alone. They could have vices. They could struggle from addictions. You could struggle from addictions. Somebody struggles from addictions. They could have a lot of earth in their chart. They don't have to. Or vices, whatever it means. It could be lust, drugs, alcohol, money, gambling, whatever. Somebody knows about something, about a King of Pentacles. He knows that they know that they know that he knows that something knows, okay? Let's get more, Aries. Let's get more. I turned the red light on for you because you're Aries, so got that Martian energy, so I wanted to put it on full blast. Aries is the daytime fighter of the Martian daytime fighter. Which I love that, because I am the nighttime fighter of Mars. I am a Scorpio, stellium, so I am the nighttime fighter. I'm the ninja, and you are the gladiator. Seven of Cups upside down. Okay, this King of Swords is not confused about what is known now. There is an obsession about somebody's knowledge. There is an obsession about who somebody is at their core. There is an obsession, too much looky-loo, too much looking into someone's life, too much observing into somebody's personal business. I get it's this King of Pentacles on their side. Maybe they thought they could get money from this, or get clout from this, or notoriety from looking into somebody's life and learning what they know, knowing what they know. Something about that. It's quite strange feeling, because I get that you might not even know that person, Aries, like that. And so this is like one of those things where it's like some random individual that doesn't really know you like that, but gets attached to you in some type of way. And then somebody else catches wind of this, gets involved because they are a justice person, a King of Swords, an Archangel Michael asks. And they do care about keeping people safe, protecting privacy, protecting you. They want to protect you. And they see something happening with this Hermit card. There's something very obsessive here with the Devil card. And it feels like it's being directed at our Nine of Pentacles person. Somebody that can, this is our Nine of Pentacles person. Somebody that enjoys being alone, going out when it's early or dark out. Okay, can you see it? you know, she's got a bird on her hand. Like the card is all yellow, so it's like that indicates it's dusk or dawn. Like it's the hours of the day when not too many people are outside. They feel safer that way. They like to go on about their enjoying their private time outside in this environment. And then we have a King of Pentacles on his side, her side, that is in an upside down Four of Swords, that is also a Devil card hermit person that's way too obsessed with what this person's up to. Why is my question. And we have a Seven of Cups upside down with a King of Swords upright. Somebody is not confused, and they are very certain on what they know. About what? About what? What is this King of Swords certain about? What he knows? Oh, the whole deck's upside down, is it? The whole deck's upside down. Let's turn it upside down. Okay. 11, 11. You could be dealing with a Aquarius, again, have it in your chart, or a Scorpio, or a Sagittarius. What do we have for Aries? What is going on with this potential law official person that knows a thing or two about who's spying into your life, who knows a few too many things about you in a uncomfortable, inauthentic, inappropriate way is how it feels. Why do they know all this and how and why? At least you have this King of Swords does feel good. He feels like he cares and he feels involved. What is going on with this? It's a lot. Hold on. Okay. We have a Princess of Cups. We have a Five of Wands. We have a Three of Wands, a Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and a Five of Cups. Somebody's trying to remain sweet and nice, although they are conflicted. They're waiting on something. They're being very careful about their movements. They know about something that is tragic. They're experiencing something that is tragic. They know about something that is tragic. They're being very careful with their movements. There's conflict. They're pretending to be nice. They are nice. I don't know. They're pretending to be nice. They are nice. They're aware of conflict. They're experiencing conflict. They are mourning somebody's death. They are mourning something. They feel guilty about something. They are experiencing grief, shame, guilt, and remorse about something. They're being careful about their movements. They're being careful with their money. Who they give it to. Why they give it to. Why they're doing this. I don't know. We have a King of Pentacles and we have a Queen of Pentacles. We have a true pair. We have a Queen and King of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles is on its side. The Queen of Pentacles is over here. With the Hermit, a Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords on its upside down area. The Queen of Pentacles could be you. Doesn't have to be. You could be dealing with a couple, and there's like one of those individuals within this couple system that like is strange towards you, and the other one's like kind of friendly towards you, but they're also like loyal to this person that they love. That's their true pair. And they know about something. They know about something. They're waiting for something. They're waiting. They know about something. They're pretending to be nice. They are nice. It doesn't have to be a couple. It could be like a money group thing. Like they do business together. This could be your boss, your coworker, your, you know, your family members that like know about something that they don't really want you to know about exactly. And they're like trying to play it nice around you and like kind of like, you know, not say too much or something to like set you off while also like studying you or something with having this like kind of like sad emotion Five of Cup, conflict Five of Wand in the background. They're trying to remain grounded. You are trying to remain grounded as you know about something that is hard to avoid. You see something for what it is. Like you see it a lot. Hermit, Devil, King of Sword. You see this intensely, or someone does that wants to help you, or you see it, or both. There's a waiting period here. Sorry, burping. When I burp, it's a tell of mine. I'm not trying to be gross or it's just like what I do. My body does that when it's like giving truth messages, okay? So just don't judge me. Only God could judge me. That song by Tupac. Only God could judge me. The Devil, 5 of Wands, 3 of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. That gives like somebody kind of gets off on doing weird stuff, okay? So let's dip into that. Somebody could be bored in their day-to-day life, and because they get bored, or they are bored, or they didn't live up to whatever they were trying to succumb to in their life, whatever they envisioned for themselves, now they want to pick on you. And maybe they're doing this with like a business partner, a coworker, a family member, their person, their boyfriend, their girlfriend. What? There's like a strange overlying feeling of like an innocent person that is like wrapped up into something, and all these people are like involved somehow, but some do care, some don't care, some are trying to cover it up, some are helping with covering it up. Way too much involvement. And then somebody wants to know about the involvement. Maybe they have to know about it just enough so they can get details, because it's almost giving like some investigator vibe. And it's a 5 of Cups here with like something that's very tragic and sad. Loss of pleasure. That's sadness, regret, remorse, mourning, sadness, death, depression, anxiety. About the truth that somebody sees. There's uneasiness, instability, about somebody that could be stuck in addictions, that has addictions, okay? That's in conflict with that about themselves, that's waiting for something to change. They could be a sweet person, okay? That could be a good person that's dealing with that internal struggle. Somebody could be dealing with an internal struggle about addiction. Okay. And somebody has to be very careful about how they move about something that they know to be true, because it could cause a conflict that they don't quite want to happen. Yet. They don't want conflict at all. Maybe yet. They need to keep things chill as something unfolds. This is quite complicated, Aries. I was not expecting this for your reading. It's 1808. 88, 16, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8. At the number 8, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. 8th house. Deeper knowing, esoteric stuff, the occult, secret knowledge, things like that. You could be into that or not. I don't know. Speaking of 8s, we have an 8 of Wands. And an 8 of Pentacles. Speaking of 8s. 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Speaking of 8s. 8 8s. Somebody's quite good at what they do. 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Somebody is very talented at what they do. You could be very talented at what you do, Aries. You're quite good at what you do. If you're an investigator person that's looking into somebody that's been hurt, it could be you. You could be investigating somebody that's like some strange, unstable individual that cannot sleep well because they're hyper-focused on you. They could be suffering from addictions because they're like wrapped up into some like strange obsession with you or something about this. They're aware of a grief, a loss, a regret. And they need to be careful about their movements. And we have a King of Swords here that wants to help with this. And is helping with this. And he is not confused. There is conflict about this. There's a lot of careful actions about this. People are being careful. But you, or someone, meanwhile, is very good at what they do. Like this is like giving a more lighter energy. Like you carry on and you're good at what you do. Like Somebody could be working also, like 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Somebody could be diligently working on correcting information, like physical, tangible information with emails, with text messages, with technology, with how things are received, or how things are sent out, or just how things are perceived. Maybe there was like a corruption, like a corrupted perceivement. That's not a word, but like how people perceive information was corrupted. It's something that's being corrected. You could be behind that. Somebody's behind that. It could be this King of Swords that is working diligently on helping something that has a lot to do with this King of Pentacles, that is like very uneasy about his obsession or her obsession with a 9 of Pentacles person. They could be suffering from addictions, or they're suffering from addictions, or both. There is seen information or studied information that people need to be careful about because it will create conflict. People have good hearts. There is love here. There's a lot of a waiting period about something, a true pair, people that love each other also, and mourning regret and loss. Okay, let's get more. Give us more angels. Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, can you give me more information on this story, on this tale? A Wheel of Fortune. A Wheel of Fortune. You could have Sagittarius in your chart, or Virgo again. A lot of Sagittarius, a lot of Virgo, a lot of Capricorn. Having an arrow chart dealing with what? Or Scorpio. Okay. Yes. Or Aquarius. Somebody's working very hard. Like, despite this crazy shit that's happening in the background, I get that somebody kind of wants to cancel it out and just they don't really want to know about all this. If this applies to them, which I get it does, this is their tarot reading, your tarot reading, it applies to you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Whether you're the person that's doing this investigative work, you're the person that somebody is obsessing about, you're hopefully not this unstable individual that can't sleep well, that's a creepy, strange person that's like obsessed with somebody. Hopefully not that, but that is here. That is coupled up with somebody that's also concerned about what that person's doing for some strange reason. They're also in knowing about like a mourning and loss regret thing, like somebody that has passed on, or something that has gone forever, that has created a crater of sadness in the soul, in the heart. All that aside, it's not aside, but like all that being said, we have an 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and a Wheel of Fortune. You are working and sending it like as hard as you possibly could to jump into your new destiny, into the one that already belongs to you. Why do it get somebody wanting to take it from you? It belongs to you. It's been for you. You've had to deal with devil card. You've had to deal with crazy hermit people. You've had to deal with an obsessed couple. You even have investigators that have stepped in to try to help you out now, that are on your team. You might not even know that they're there, but they're on your team. They're here to help. They may have to stay covert for now. And then here you are, just like, okay, I don't know what's going on. All I know is what I know. And what I know is I love to do my work, which is whatever it is you do for work. You could be a cook. You could cook food, you know. You could be a culinary master, you know, making little tinctures and like putting it into food and like being a witchy person. Or you could be like an artist, like mixing up paints and like making the an ultimate masterpiece, or a tattoo artist like me, or a songwriter, or you don't have to be an artist. You could work in AI. You could be like an artificial intelligence person. You could work for a tech company. You could work for an auto sale company. You could work for car sale, whatever it is. But whatever it is, you're like, as long as all this is going on, I'm just going to keep working because that's all I know how to do. When I get stressed, you could have a lot of Capricorn in your chart, or Virgo. you're like, I just want to not worry about all this. I know it's happening to me, but I can't deal with anymore. I can't deal with this anymore. I already know it's been happening for a long ass time. This could have been going on for years. This could have been going on for years. And you're like, I just want to make money and do what makes me happy. And all this shit aside, like, fuck all that. Like, Wheel of Fortune me up, dude. Wheel of Fortune me up. Heavy Jupiter energy here. Yeah, bring on the happy Jupiter vibes, please, is what you're saying. And I agree. Let's get one more for you. I almost called you Sag. Whoa. A page of wands. That I say more. Here you come, Aries. You're like, yeah, tra-la-la-la-la. I'm going to throw on the extra sparkle today. I'm going to throw on my little magical cape, my special hat, and I'm out of here. I don't want to deal with the weird stuff, okay? If you guys are figuring stuff out that is totally sketch, that actually has to do with me and everything I've already been telling you guys, like forever, great, good. Finally, glad you've caught on board. It's taken long enough. Okay, while you guys figure all that stupid shit out that I've already been telling you this whole time, I'll be over here working my ass off, jumping into my timeline, getting my money, put it in the bag, getting my boo, whoever my future boo is, because but they're in the past. You know, you're not dealing with the old stuff, the dusty crusties. They're in the past. No, you don't want to deal with all that. And you're a Wheel of Fortune, Page of Wand, Eight of Pentacles, I almost called it Eight of Swords. No. Somebody could be going to prison. Okay, I keep saying Eight of Swords. Somebody could be going to prison. Oh, okay. I burp when things are true. Somebody's going to prison. Somebody's going to prison for doing something strange to you with your information, with your digital technology, with being a creepy weirdo that is way too obsessed with what you do for money, way too obsessed with your sparkle. Somebody is way too obsessed with your sparkle and they are going to fucking prison. Okay? Or spiritual prison. They're caught. They're caught. Okay? They're caught. Okay, but you could care less. And you're this. You don't care. You do care. Like, you'll be there, front row seats. Front row seats with the like little, you know, little balloon things that you could do in like bubbles. Maybe you'll have a bubble maker, like when they're sent off, like lethal injection or whatever happens to them. You'll have like a bubble maker and like a little balloon set and be like, bye. Like, you won't care. You've gone through hell and back so many times. And you still are a nice person. You still have a good attitude. And you still want to work. And you still love your job. And you're still happy to do it. And you're still jumping into a new timeline. Trying to conquer your demons with the Devil card here in the Hermit. Still always trying to investigate your own soul. Trying to figure out the darkest crevices of your own shadow self. Which is very healthy to do. And somebody loves that about you, but to a creepy level. To where they got hyper obsessed with you. And somebody else sees that happening. This King of Swords saw that. I don't know who this is. It could be your boyfriend. It could be your dad. I don't know. It could be your dad. Well, I said dead. It almost sounded like dead. It could be dead. It could be dead. And you could have a fucking ghost person. Somebody could be haunting. Okay, you could have a ghost that is like legitimately haunting someone. And it is scaring the shit out of them. You could have someone that is like on the other side that is haunting someone that is like fucking them up. I get it's due. I get they deserve it. They might deserve worse. I don't know. Whatever this King of Swords is doing, he's doing a good ass job. Okay? All you gotta do is keep working, jump into your fortune, keep going, Eight of Wands, full throttle. Keep your extra sparkle on. Wear your fancy hat. Be a sweetheart. I know you're good at that, Aries. Okay? I love Aries. Aries are always like my favorite people ever. I love Aries so much. We share the same planet, Mars. Okay, so my daytime Phytus, Aries. That's your reading. Okay, please like, share, subscribe. Leave me a comment. I don't bite, I promise. And until next time, Aries. All right, I love you guys.